Boom! Good morning to yous! And you just see a wee glimpse of the West Barnes Christmas lights there, the trees lit up. I'm saving the main event for another film, which is, of course, Dunbar Town's lights, which are always spectacular. So, we're into December, hence the Christmas festivities starting that you can't help but have noticed on the TV every 2 minutes. Anyway, it is my roughly once a week ride to work. I don't do every week now through the winter. We'll be on to 8 o'clock starts next week, which means we're right into the now I'm on the road from 6:45 to about 7:15. Next week it'll be half an hour later than that, so it'll be in the mainstream of the traffic on the rush to Edinburgh. So I'll just pick my days now. Days like this where it's dry, it's 5 degrees on the left, so that's not cold, it's not frosty. The roads are dry though, that's the thing, so there's not much cleaning to be doing or anything. Anyway, yeah, so it's not light till about, first light of dawn is in the sky now behind us. You can see the mirror, but 8:15 is actual sunrise. But we're nearly there. We've only got a couple of weeks. And we are halfway through winter, we'll soon be at the shortest day, the winter solstice. It's a wee scooter. No, it's a bicycle. So yeah, the worst month's done, November. It's out the way. It was only the sort of last week and a half that felt like the normal sort of November weather, which was wet and windy. And we had that little snowfall, which is nice. That didn't last long, a couple of days. Yeah, no worries now, a decent light, a tractor going up there, so I think we'll just stay on the 8199 this morning. What a difference a decent headlight makes, folks. You can see, but more importantly, people see you and they dim their lights instantly, as you just seen there. They are so bright, the new LEDs though. On a dry morning it's not as bad, but it's when it's wet, it's horrendous. What I'll do is I'll bring you back when I turn off onto more interesting road, okay? So, the old heated gloves on, the lowest sitting. Don't really need them, but it's just nice to have your hands warm. Oh, a wee mouse. What I do now when I commute is I just start filming for the house to work. I just let the camera leave it running, just in case you do see a chance of a barn owl or a fox or a badger side of the road, like see some wildlife. So you see, I think you should have seen now the film of my drone going for a swim. Yeah, so it's kaput. But it is in the hands of friend Alistair, retired engineer, who says I'll take it to bits, spray all the contacts down. He might revive it. It's interesting because I charged the battery, but it was reading flat. Switched on, it switched to still off very quickly. But if you plug it in on its C port, it is charging. So, as you've seen in the video where I went into the water, I recovered the footage. It cut off when it hit the wall. I didn't keep filming going in for this wee swim. So, lesson learned. Stay away from blooming water with those little things. Those wee drones, they're not for taking out a motorcycle. Well, sorry to try to do what I did, but they're for when you're out walking or on a push bike. But even then, you're going to risk dipping it in water if you go near bridges and all that. So, look before you film. You try to do the right things, and sometimes it goes wrong. But it's a £140 drone, not a £300 or £400 drone, which is the most important thing. So I need to go for fuel this afternoon. So we're not any nearer on the old working out what's making this not idle occasionally and just cut out. Weirdest thing. I'm not really worried. You just hold the throttle a bit at that first junction. Then it only cuts out occasionally on really cold days, as you've seen in videos. When you snap the throttle shut. There's no logic to it. So you can see the difference just half an hour later makes to the amount of traffic you've got. There's a car flying up behind now. But what just does not make any sense is why people don't just leave for work earlier. They're rushing. But this guy's like right up a box, so where are you going to go? I don't care. I just let make folk play. But that's the downside to them expanding all the villaging and what were smallish towns, is the amount of commuters now going to Edinburgh and motors. The traffic is vastly increased now, and it's evident when just the last 3 years since I first got my bike, most of those houses have only been opened in the last finished in the last 3 years. But I don't understand that people will sit right behind you but they won't overtake. It's really weird, isn't it? Finally, thank you. Roll on, 6 o'clock starts again. You don't see a soul. Ah, you're on high beam, there you go. There you go, it sorts folk out, doesn't it? Boom! The secret weapon. But the good thing if folk are going fast is you let them get away, then you can use high beam again. So, I hope you're enjoying the old 4K films now, improving the quality. It's the least I can do for yous. If, like me, you don't own a 4K TV, you won't notice much difference. There you go, there's the first signs of dawn. There's a house up here, you can see it, just. It's always really good come Christmas with the lights. It's not like it's bright this year, these have got a lot of blue lights. It just brings a bit of warmth, doesn't it, on the dark mornings when you see some nice lights. Yeah, it's a bit dulled down this year. So, yeah, see the difference though, half an hour later makes the amount of cars. That's why I'll be in the Micra, in the box, most days now. Just try and film when it's decent weather. Yeah, so you're not getting views, I'm afraid, on these dark commutes. You're just getting, well, you might see the street lights of Edinburgh way to the west. Aye, with the human eye, you can see, you can make out the lump of after sea. You can make out the shape of Edinburgh Rock as well, where the castle is. Up your lights. Thank you. Thank you. This is what a lot of your other channel films are like. It's just constant cars in their films. So the time of year you'll see a lot of motors on my films. I've got a whole load of films to make when I'm out myself at weekends in the next few months anyway. Lots of things to show you, a lot of local history. It won't be in-depth history, just what I know myself, but I'll always provide links in the description for anyone who wants to find out more. You can go and read up themselves about stuff. There seems to be a lot of folk interested in history on the films. I guess it makes a film more interesting. You've got a reason to go to somewhere, not just going to work obviously, but going to see something that's good. So it will be a darkness thumbnail today. Or orange sky behind maybe. Just do one here at our usual spot. Okay. Okay, we'll call it quits here. From the darkness of East Lothian. I don't know how that'll look as a film. We'll just see what it turns out like. Okay, folks. As always, thank you everyone. Thank you all the new. Put you back in so you hear me. Okay. Thank you all the new subscribers. A lot of big increase in subscribers. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate folk coming and saying hello as well. Here's the cart, going like the clappers. Okay, we will see you again. Bye for now.